Right. We got some new faces in the audience. I got the Ryan families finally came down to the show. And actually, the Cosgrove family donated a bunch of Christmas holiday CDs. So you come see me after the show while supply lasts. Mm-hmm. Well, next up, we got a well-respected actor, good friend of mine. He's been in countless movies, TV experiences, and recently The Sopranos. Let's give it up for Lou Martini Jr.
What a surprise! This is really a surprise. I had no idea. Hey, how's it going, guys? How's it going, Staten Island? I got good news. I don't know if you guys just heard. Artie, the young director of that new show, Island of Love, just offered Nick and I the sequel, Island of Love, The Old Guys. So in February and March.
That's great.
That's beautiful. Good.
Is that beautiful? I'm looking to clip myself here. Shouldn't say clip around Italians, Nick. You know
I like that shirt.
That's my rock and roll Western gear here. Here we go. Yeehaw!
It's very sharp. I like it.
This is a surprise because
I didn't know.
Well, this is what I did. I had to like trick this guy because I booked him twice, and then he got called to do a movie or a TV appearance, so he canceled me.
You're being kind, maybe 5 times. He's my good luck charm. Every time he books me on the show, I get a job. So it's like, keep booking me. Come on.
But it's all good. But I said, let me play it safe this time. Nick, I've been wanting to put on for a while, so I figured I'd juggle because I thought he was going to cancel, but he didn't. But it's all good. We're making it work, and then here he is tonight.
So in other words, that was a stand-in.
No, you were already booked. He was a stand-in for this one.
Now the price is going up.
$12.50. $12.50.
That's
but
it.
You know what? Honestly, and that question you asked about the business and is there creeps in the business and nice guy. This guy right here, he is one of the nice guys. He's genuine. He's a sweetheart. I love him. A dear friend of mine, talented guy. He's one of the nice guys.
Yeah.
I agree.
It means a lot, Now listen, what was it like being on the most critically acclaimed hit show on HBO, The Sopranos?
You know what? I'll give you a little trivia, too. I don't even know if you know this. I am the only actor. I'm going to toot my own horn here. I'm the only actor, my publicist came up with this, that actually did principal work, was lucky enough, blessed enough, right, to do principal work on The Godfather, the first Godfather I was in,
Yeah, this is a good story.
and The Sopranos, Lou Martini Jr., so that's pretty cool.
Tell him about The Godfather.
Yeah, my dad was a well-known, terrific character actor back in the day before he got ill and passed away, and he was actually cast and shot one day. The footage is somewhere. We're going to have to find that footage one day. Yeah, he actually shot one day as Luca Brasi in the movie. Mm-hmm. He got sick on the set. They took him home. He was ill for a couple of days. They had to replace him in the movie, and he passed away shortly after that. But back in the day, when my dad worked, he made sure the whole family worked. So I got a silent bit. It used to be called a silent bit back in the day where, remember the scene where James Caan is taking the bridesmaid up in the beginning of the movie to go fool around? Well, 2 little boys run by and start yelling and screaming, and they run around the wedding cake in the kitchen. The first kid is me. So how about that?
That's cool. That's great, man.
That's a little bit of history.
Great.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
great.
And The Godfather will be around forever.
Forever. And
Greatest
hopefully
movie.
The Sopranos will be around forever,
The
too.
Sopranos will
Blessed
be
to be
around
on that show.
forever.
That's right.
Yeah, I played Anthony Infante. I wound up doing 5 episodes. Matter of fact, these are the glasses. If anybody recognizes, these are the glasses I wore on the show.
And we have a raffle giveaway with that after.
Yeah, right? Oh, please. But James Gandolfini, if you remember from the show, every time I'd walk into a scene with Jimmy, he'd call me X-Ray Eyes or X-Ray Specs or Lord of the Lens. He had a different funny nickname. But no, I was blessed to be on that show to do the episodes I did in the last season.
And you did a good job.
Thank you.
Really, you did.
Thank you.
Now listen, you just played Elvis Presley in a movie called Wonton Baby. Why don't you talk about that?
Well, you know what? My idol. I've always been a huge Elvis fan. It's one of those things, man, I'd love to get a shot to play the king one day. And I got an offer to do this independent film to play the lead detective in it, okay? And I'm reading the script, and in the beginning of the script, there's a flashback scene which goes back to Elvis, chubby Elvis, circa 1975. So I made a deal with the director. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll do your movie, I'll play the detective, but you've got to give me a shot at playing Elvis, too, in the flashback scenes. And he was like, you know what, that's a great idea. So we played around with it, and I wound up doing it, and it's a movie called Wonton Baby, so I play Elvis. Like I said, the chubby version, circa 1975, the king, in the beginning of the movie. And then when we go back to the present day, I become the lead detective. It's about this little crazy fetus, Nick, that goes around killing people. And this fetus is like the love child of an Elvis impersonator. It'll be on late night cable. It's crazy. It's called Wonton Baby.
Go to DVD yet or no?
Not yet.
All right.
Pretty soon, though. Pretty soon.
Keep me posted with that.
You got it.
You're not only starring in an upcoming project that you worked on, you're also producing Since I Don't Have You. Why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, that's as a matter of fact, I was just retouching base with Nick because Nick knows everything about the music business and he's worked with all the greats. Yeah, I came across a script that I just think is a fantastic story about an old group out of Pittsburgh called the Skyliners. And Since I Don't Have You was their big, huge hit, one of the great rock and roll songs of all time. And the son of the lead singer wrote this story about growing up in this very dysfunctional rock and roll family. They were making all this great music, but behind the scenes, his father, the dad role, was a very controlling, abusive kind of fellow, and the beatings and the drugs and stuff. And the woman, Jan Vogel was her name, one of the great singers of all time, wound up committing suicide. And to this day, they think the husband may have actually even murdered her. So I'm going to play the husband, and I'm trying to raise the funds right now and just make this thing happen. It's
Good
a
luck.
great story. So yeah, I think we'll get it done next
Sounds
year
very
and shoot it in
interesting.
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Definitely. You also worked on a film that you're very proud of, I know. It's called LBS.
That's right.
Yeah, it's
You wanna
called
talk about
Pounds.
that?
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, worked on a lot of things. You know, I've been in the business since I'm 9 years old, so been in the business a long time. And we shot this little movie for not a lot of money, probably about, 4 or 5 years ago now. Did really well at Sundance, and just didn't get lucky with any distribution deals. One fell through, another one didn't work out, but finally it's coming to the big screen in March. It's going to be
Nice.
out in New York
Good.
and LA and a couple other cities, and it's a great, great story about a subject that a lot of people don't talk about, and it's addiction, but food addiction.
Of course.
It's a story about this young man's life and his addiction to food and his up and down weight gains and some of the drastic things he does to try and get healthy. And it's a movie I'm very, very proud of. It's produced by a young fellow by the name of Carmine Familietti, a young director by the name of Matt Bonifacio, and it's starring me and Sharon Angela from The Sopranos.
Sharon.
And
Who she play?
she plays actually my wife in the movie.
Okay.
I'm the evil brother-in-law. I'm the brother-in-law of Carmine's character, and I give him a hard time with the fat jokes and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a mean role, but those are the fun roles to do. But it's a movie I'm really proud of, and it'll be out in March, and you can check it out. There's a website, lbsthemovie.com, and it'll give you all the information. It'll show you the trailer and give you the information on when the movie's actually coming out in March in the theaters. So
He's always working.
Trying.
He does a lot in Texas, you know.
I'm the most famous, not famous actor in the world. They say, right?
Texas. Tell him I used to. He does a lot of work in
I
Houston.
just got out. I just did a movie in Texas. I think we got a picture. You got to show this picture. Can you put
Yeah,
the
we have
picture
a-
I
up
don't
of
know
me?
if we got the picture there.
Can you put that picture
Oh,
up of
there
me?
you go.
There it is. Look at that.
Look at my
Look
style.
at the size of that
Right.
light, ladies
Tell him
and
about the
gentlemen.
nudity. Tell him about that.
I just did a movie called Suicide Notes. It's a black comedy, and I played a nudist theater director, as you
Really?
can see. So I was naked for 3 weeks in Texas.
That's
A
funny.
lot
Very
of fun.
cool.
Now listen, we have a role in from you in The Sopranos.